Hello everybody, Micah Adams here. Today is day 144 of my 365 days, 365 songs. Today's song is Tangled Up in Blue by Bob Dylan. Hope you enjoy it. Early one morning, the sun was shining. I was laying in bed, wondering if she would change it all, if her hair was still red. The folks, they said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. Never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. I was standing on the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes, heading out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues, getting through. Tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. Drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on the docks that night, both agreeing it was best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. Heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in blue. I had a job in the great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, where I happened to be employed, working all the while on a fishing boat right outside Delacroix. But all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. Seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for beer. Just kept looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight so clear. Later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there in the back of my chair, said, "Tell me, don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. Must admit, I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces in my shoes. Tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove, offered me a pipe. Thought you'd never say hello, she said, you look like the silent type. So she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 15th century. And every one of them words rang true and glowed like burning coal, pouring off of every page like it was written in my soul from you. Tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street, in the basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. And then he started into dealing with slaves, and something inside of him died. She had to sell everything she owned and froze up inside. When it finally, the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on, like a bird that flew. Tangled up in blue. So now I'm going back again, I got to get to her somehow. All the people who used to know, they were an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started, don't know what they do with their lives. Me, I'm still on the road, headed for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. rolled up in blue. Thanks for listening.